What up, y'all? This is your boy Sherry Speaks, and right now I'm just going to talk to you guys about Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 1, The Book of Consequences, The Rise of the Green Light Babies, Chapter 1. And I really like the name of this title because it really calls back to, the whole premise of of Greenland and things of that nature, Freeland and everything like that, because green light is pretty much the drug that made Jefferson who he was. It was a covert government operation that spilled out and pretty much gave him the powers that he needed, but made him metahuman. But I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, it pretty much paid homage back to season one, and just based off of you know to see where how the first season finale ended. Tobias pretty much the Jefferson family got off. I'm sorry, the Pierce family got off Tobias is back for like a little bit, but they're not out of the woods yet, because the family is still shooken up by it. Lynn's still continuing her quest, despite what Agent Odell told her to do. Um, Anissa, is trying to find a new way to give back to Freeland because she's just that passionate and that militant about it, and I respect for that always. Jennifer, as you noticed, she just realized she had powers the very few last episodes of the first season. She's still struggling how to control that. I think I can only imagine how that is. And then also, Jefferson might be losing his job because the commissioners, the board of commissioners are thinking about to shut down Garfield because of all the chaos that's going on. So unfortunately, in order to keep his job and things like that, Jefferson has to find a way to sway the vote somehow. He might go to a local hustler or whatnot around Freeland to pretty much sway the vote, so then that way he can keep his job and keep the students of Freeland, of Garfield, Garfield Academy, in line. He had to resort to those tactics. I really enjoyed this episode just because of the fact that he called back to season one, with the pastor, preaching to his flock, saying like, look, we gotta control our youth. We gotta put our youth on a better path than we did. Something of that nature, to some that variant. So I really enjoyed this episode for that part. And the fact that the Pierces aren't out of Tobias's clutch is another good thing as well. Then also there was a fight between Cyanide and the vice principal of Garfield, bro. And Cyanide, I heard, got killed with a heel. And I was like, what the hell? How the hell do you have all that extensive, training with Tobias and all that shit? And you get killed by a damn shoe. God damn. She must have had a stiletto with a shank on it in that damn heel or something. But I like the episode. I like this episode. I'll give it about a good 5.5. It was a pretty good it was a pretty good episode for the sake of premieres. And I know it's gonna get better and better as it because because you guys slow up at first, and you build up to the climax. So I really enjoyed it. This has been your boy Cherry Speaks, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you guys. God bless. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more. God bless.